So today's video is going to be a 1-year review of my Saluspa Coronado hot tub I purchased through Costco. As you can see right now, it is completely covered. I purchased this cover off of Amazon. What this does is it keeps UV rays off of the cover and hot tub when it's not in use, and this is the #1 saver for inflatable hot tubs. So with this model, it has a thermal cover, covers the complete hot tub, and it kind of wraps around to cover some of your hoses going into your pump. And you can see with that black cover, it certainly protects this. Just looking at the thermal cover, it seems to be holding up well. All the stitching and everything's fine. There's no cracking or tearing in this. As well, with having it covered, there's no fading in it. So this is the next cover with the little connectors on it to keep this locked down. This is the one with the inflated bladder in it. Again, there's no fading in this because it is always covered. I do have to add a little bit of air in this when the temperatures do drop down a little bit. But again, with this, all the stitching and everything's holding up extremely well. Again, there's no cracking in the, I guess you'd call this almost like a vinyl material. So that seems to be holding up really well. And like the bladder in the cover, when the temperatures drop down a little bit, you do have to add a little bit of air in this. In the summertime, this does get pretty hard, so don't overinflate it when you do set it up. It does have a pressure relief valve there in case it gets too hard before it explodes. As far as the hot tub though, again, it's holding up extremely well. Again, the only time the covers are off is when we're using it. So this really has very little to none as far as fading and damage, again, from the sun wherever you're at up there. Every once in a while you do have to add a little bit of water. You get a little bit of evaporation, or if you have people in here, a little bit gets splashed out. So I'm almost down to the minimum mark, so I'm going to add probably 10 gallons or so. So as far as the material, the hot tub, everything is holding up extremely well. Like I said, the biggest part that damages these is overinflation or the sun. But again, there's no rips or tears in it. Again, I do have it on these foam pads. I just put a new set down and got rid of my original set there. We do clean the filter every day or every second day. We do use a pool filter. Again, that's full of bromine. I use that rather than the Chem Connect that actually comes with the hot tub. Now I am on my second filter. Like I said, I do take those out and clean them with the garden hose every day or every second day. And getting into the pump, as you can see, it doesn't have any of the yellowing that these normally get because of the sun. Again, this is covered too. Just make sure when something electrical is covered that it doesn't get too warm. You don't want to cover something up that does get warm, and I find this never does. As far as the hose connections, I haven't had any issues. I did tighten them up once. I was getting a little bit of drip. Again, 10 seconds and that was tight, and there was no more drips. Now with these pumps, you do get a little bit of the hum, as you can hear there. So right now the temperature is at 100. Usually when we're using it a lot, I'll turn it up to 104. When we aren't using it, I'll drop the temperature down to around 98 to 100. Just helps out a little bit on the power bill, especially if you're not using it for a week or two. As far as the pump, it's working extremely well. I have had zero issues with it. Let's just try it out here. Can you unlock it? Let's just try the bubble system. Now, would I buy the same hot tub again? I certainly would. I've had a few different round ones, and I find if you're going to have 3 or 4 people in it, this is the size you want. If you get the round ones, they're great for probably 2 people, 3 at the very most. As far as quality and durability, like I said, this has been holding up really well, knock on wood. Now, for full disclosure, I did take this down for part of the winter time. It can get down to -30 here. That's just way too cold to be running an inflatable hot tub. Just, they are insulated quite well, again, with the several covers and whatnot, but your power bill is certainly going to take a hit. So when it did get to that temperature, I did take it apart and stored it in our garage. So for the best bang for your buck, this is probably the best deal. Again, it comes with everything along with the extra cover, and it does come with some headrests that do fold over and sit right here too. We really don't use those very much. I certainly do like that it comes with the extra insulated cover. It's very heavy and thick, so this certainly would help out in the wintertime if you're using your inflatable hot tub in the wintertime, as well just when it's sitting there to maintain the heat, and the heater's off a lot more than having it on. That way it's retaining the heat. I would say as far as the power bill, it probably raises my bill by about $50 minimum a month to run this. Again, I normally keep it at 104 and 100 to 98 when it's not in use. Just want to make a note too, a lot of it that helps too is, again, your black cover that I have on top of it, but the foam mats, it protects the bottom of the hot tub from any sharp objects. So you definitely want some type of foam mats. I've seen people put these on grass, concrete, sand and whatnot, but definitely have some type of padding underneath of it just to protect it. One thing we also do have is one of those sunshade umbrellas, so you can put this out and it sits right over top of the hot tub. That way it keeps the sun off of you when you are in the hot tub. We do get direct sun here in the afternoon, so it makes it somewhat comfortable. One thing I want to mention too, I also like the blue. You see a lot of the hot tubs that are white on the inside, and they can get stained quite easy. With the blue, it doesn't show that up, but again, I keep my chemicals at the ideal percentage. That way it's keeps the water nice and crystal clear. That's our Walmart pool. It's a 16 by 48. We've had this for a couple years. It's a Funsicle. I believe these are around $5.99. This has been working great. Currently have my little Aper pool vacuum going right now. By far, these are the best investments. Well, we'll leave the video at this. Again, would I recommend it? Definitely 5 stars, thumbs up. I would 100% buy this again if I had any issues with this one. Like always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, make sure you post them below. Thanks for watching.